Good morning. This is the Outdoor Artist. This is that enclosed garden that we put in. Believe it or not, it was not that long ago. I want to estimate just a week and a half or so, and a lot can change. You can see we've got quite a few things already coming up. Over on the side here, nice row of peas all the way down. The reason we put those peas over here is so that as they begin to mature and come up, they love to climb. So we'll train those right over on this poultry netting, or some people call it chicken wire. And they'll have a nice place to grow and climb. You can see also we've started to install some mulch in the form of straw between the rows to keep the weeds down. I'm a huge fan of radishes, and so I managed to sequester 2 rows for radishes. Not quite sure how to break that one to my wife, since she's not a huge radish fan, but perhaps she'll forgive me. The other thing we did recently is we had a nice hop plant left from some that grew by our garage that just kept growing on the house. So we thought we had gotten rid of them, but one survived. So we thought, hey, why not? We transplanted that out here, and you can see that is coming up in the, it's establishing itself in the corner, and then immediately headed for that fence because it knows how to grow. So it's probably grown in the last week. It's probably grown 4 inches or 5 inches or so as it goes up that net, and then once it gets, and it's amazing how these plants grow. Once it gets up into here, we can make a decision whether we want it to go this way along the top edge of the fence, or the other option would be to take it up and around the trellis up here. We're not quite sure which way we're going to go with that, but we probably got, I don't know, a month or more before it gets up to the top and make that decision. That'll be fun. We also put in some a row here on the side next to the fence, just a row, quick row of basil, because this area is going to be protected from animals that would like to eat basil. So we thought we'll take advantage of every square inch that we can. This, I think I may have mentioned before, in the corner here, we're just going to put some shelving across this corner to set for plants to set, like a pot, or could even be utilized as a workstation if we're out here working on something we haven't quite decided there yet. I'll give you a quick look down also into the rest of the compost pile. You can see it goes about another, I would say 30 feet or so down the hill, probably 10-12 feet wide here, and this is an accumulation of about 30 years of grass clippings and leaves that have built up. And so just below us you'll see a hole that we've dug, and that is that's about 1 wheelbarrow. I guess that's actually 2 wheelbarrows full of material that we pulled out of there that we're using as part of our mixture that we use for plants as we plant them on the deck. And so we've got plenty of inventory there that we'll utilize throughout our beds in our plants, our potted plants. So it's kind of like having a big Miracle-Gro potting soil station for ourselves. And then you can also see I've added some fresh grass clippings that I'm getting now from the lawn, and then down below just a little bit of straw from a spot that we had seeded. So that's a nice thing to have on your property if you have a room or a spot. Put in a compost heap for yourself. I would not advise putting any food waste in there, just because, at least in our area, it attracts animals. And we've got, as you've seen probably from some of the videos, we've got everything from deer to skunks, raccoons, bears. We've got the gamut, so you don't want all that. At least we don't want all that attracted near our house, so we don't put any food waste at all in this. This is just grass and leaves. So that is a quick look at the enclosed garden for this morning. Beautiful morning in May. This is the Outdoor Artist, signing off.